Today's truth. I'm under a shady tree. It's much needed. My feet is in the grass. The wind is whispering through the air. Bugs are semi bothering me. Had a little charcuterie picnic. It's really cool. I think I'm going to do a brain dump today. I owe you guys something. Um, where should we begin? Because my brain is full of a lot of shit. So many things. So many fucking things. I'm so afraid to fail that the more I try to stay the course, seems like I'm not getting that far ahead. And so the fear is taking over, for lack of a better word. I get two steps ahead and something happens and I'm back four steps. And so it's like I have a very defeatist spirit right now, and I am masking it by pretending that nothing is wrong when everything is fucking wrong. Uh, I'm tired of doing shit by myself. And by myself, I mean I don't want to be alone, and it's not can I be alone? Yes, yes, I can. I enjoy my solitude very much, but I don't want to do it anymore, quite frankly. I want to be taken care of. I want to be spoiled. I want to treat someone to, you know, their own spoiling, and so they spoil me. I don't want to work anymore. I mean, I want to make money, but I don't want to work. Like clocking in, it gives me much stress, very much stress, especially having to clock into somebody. It's just stressful. Yes, I need to start my own business, but that brings me stress in of itself too, because again it loops back to the failure. I don't want to fail. Like, I just don't. I don't think I can take any more failure at this juncture of my life. Maybe in a couple of years we may revisit it, but right now at this juncture, I'm not in a capacity to accept, explain, or process if I fail again. And so I failed so many things this past year. I wish I was in a better position to be a better grandmother to my grandchild, to my children. I wish I could turn back the hands of time, for lack of a better word, and make a different decision so I would be in a better or different place than I am right now. I blame my children's father for their fuck ups that have happened over the last 5 years. Not, personally, him, but, a lot of, in my humble opinion, a lot of things would not have transpired had they been with me. And so I want to punch him in the face. Just at the thought of him is just, ugh. I have to accept that on some level I being making the selfish decisions that I have made in order to better myself have hurt those around me in some way, shape, or form. And where it should not bother me because growth, change is inevitable and it's hurtful. I don't like that it has hurt others around me. I have broken several evil eye charms that I've had over the course of the last couple of years, and um, that in turn has made me now reevaluate, regroup, rethink this fucking retrograde, um, reassess things, people in my life, uh, coping mechanisms that no longer serve me. So it's a lot. There's no air conditioning in my house, and that's one of the reasons why I left the house today to come sit under a shady tree because it's actually cooler out here than it is in the house. And so I need to work on getting air conditioning in my house. And it's not even my house. And that's where the pause came from. I'm, 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 I am in between shelters, for lack of a better word. I'm staying with my daughter and um, her significant other, and he is fixing up the house. And the agreement for me to stay there is to help them fix up the house. And I'm just like, that's another story for another day. I don't even want to get into that because I'll probably start crying because on some level I feel like I failed on that too, but we're not even going to get into that. I need to buy a bike. I need to exercise. I'm so fucking out of shape. It's ridiculous. I need to get another gig. My school gig contract is over. School is out in the next 3 weeks. And so, even though the COVID, numbers are rising and that's what I was hired to do, they decided to pull the plug early. So, I am legit ignoring the breakdown that will inevitably happen because I am not working right now. And I just knew that I would find my next gig before this gig was over. And so, again, I get to start out, talk to my case manager, um, going to go look at a couple of places next week, but I can't even apply for them because I no longer have an income to apply for anything. So there's that. I miss having a man in my life. I miss my best friend. I miss my family for some odd reason because we were never close. We didn't really hang out or do shit, but I miss them. And I don't mean like, the I think it's the idea of them. I miss that. Having somebody to pick up the phone and talk to, or come on, let's go to the park and, shoot the shit, or let's go to a concert. And it stems from I don't like being alone anymore. I just don't. It's okay. It's cool. I cope with it. It's competent living, so to speak, but it's not something that I enjoy anymore. And I think maybe it's because I've been surrounded by people for so long that I was still alone. I stay in a house. I have roommates, but we don't talk. We don't camaraderie. We don't. I stayed in the shelter. I had the top bunk. She had the bottom bunk. I shared the room with 10 other women. Like, I was surrounded by people, but still alone. And so it's just weird. I don't know how to explain it. It's getting dark. The park is going to close at dark. I see people packing up their little picnics, and the space is getting vacated. I'm down by the mall, down by the archives, and I guess I need to wrap my shit up too. It took longer than I thought it would. I guess the brain dump was needed, so to speak. Yes, yes. Uh, uh, I gotta do something with my hair too. I mean, yeah, I got a backyard that I'm going. That's what I'm going to do to for my self care, so that I don't go batshit crazy because I don't have a job. I'm not trying to mask it because I'm talking about it and I am saying stuff out loud and I am acknowledging, the hurt, but I'm going to use the energy in other ways. So this week, in between looking for jobs and hopefully a job interview, I have my backyard to cut bushes down and put some mulch around the tulips that are blooming and the roses that are, yeah, just stupid shit. Something to occupy my time and get my granddaughter from in front of a computer screen. Again, another story for another day. Yeah. I'm going to find something to occupy my time this week. Hopefully by the week after that, I will be in a new gig. That's the goal. That's the, manifestation. I can't guarantee that that will happen. But, that's the day's brain dump. It was 95 degrees today. I was not expecting that. Um, yeah, let me pack my shit up and head on down this road. May not be your truth, but oh, I finished a whole bottle of wine, and it's mine.